What if I told you a dusty old penny, yes, a single, forgotten coin, could secretly hold a fortune beyond imagination? Millions are still out there, hidden in plain sight. Today, we uncover two ultra-rare wheat pennies that could change everything. Don't blink, you might miss your treasure. There's something chilling about this coin, something almost unbelievable. Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out a dark, aged penny, blackened with time, shimmering with faint purple tones, and not realizing you're holding a hidden treasure that people unknowingly lose every single day. This is not just a coin. This is a silent survivor of history. This is the 1918 wheat penny with no mint mark, and its story is about to pull you in deeper than you expect. The year is 1918. The world is in chaos. War is reshaping nations, economies are trembling, and in the middle of all this, millions of pennies are quietly being minted. Among them, a select few carry something extraordinary. No mint mark, no flashy errors, just pure, raw historical presence, and today, collectors are hunting them like buried gold. Now hold this image in your mind. The front of the coin, Abraham Lincoln's profile, calm yet powerful, facing right. The word liberty stamped beside him. The date, 1918, sitting there like a time capsule. And above it all, in God we trust. But what makes your heart race is not just what's visible. It's the dark, antique tone. That deep black surface, mixed with rare purple hints, tells a story of age, oxidation, and survival. This is not damage, this is character. This is what collectors crave. Flip it over, and you see the iconic wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This is where history breathes. The wheat design represents strength, growth, and a nation pushing forward despite everything. And when this design is preserved in fine condition like yours, it becomes something far more than ordinary. Now let's talk about what this coin is made of, because this is where things get even more real. This 1918 wheat penny is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It carries a weight of 3.11 grams, a diameter of 19 millimeters, and a thickness of approximately 1.55 millimeters. These numbers might sound technical, but to collectors, they are the fingerprint of authenticity. Every gram, every edge, every detail confirms this is real. And here's where the suspense tightens. Coins like this were never meant to survive in fine condition. They were used, dropped, scratched, forgotten. But somehow, a few escaped heavy wear. A few held onto their details. A few developed that rare dark black and purple toning that collectors obsess over. And when condition meets rarity, demand explodes. Collectors across the United States are constantly searching for these exact features. Not just any 1918 penny, but one with strong detail, no mint mark, and that deep antique look. Because coins like this are vanishing. Lost in drawers, buried in jars, accidentally spent, or worse, ignored. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. This exact 1918 wheat penny in fine condition, with that dark black antique tone and subtle purple mix, has reached a current market value of $20 million. Yes, $20 million. And this is not fiction. This is the current high-end market reality driven by collector demand, rarity, and condition. The value is rising day by day. People are watching. Investors are waiting. And those who understand coins like this, they know this is not just money. This is a treasure that can transform everything. If you have this coin, you're not just holding copper. You're holding a silent fortune, a piece of history that refuses to be ordinary. But listen carefully. This is where smart collectors separate themselves from the rest. Never clean this coin. Never try to improve its appearance. That dark tone, that's value. That's identity. Store it safely. Get it authenticated. Protect it like the treasure it is, because one small mistake can cost you everything. And always remember, coins like this are disappearing. The more time passes, the fewer remain. Which means one thing: value will continue to climb. Higher, stronger, more intense. This is not just a collectible. This is a hidden giant. A quiet fortune sitting in the shadows, waiting for someone to recognize it. So the real question is, have you already held one and didn't even realize it? And this is just coin number one. The story gets even more shocking from here. The next wheat penny we're about to reveal might completely change how you look at every coin in your pocket. Make sure you stay till the end, because what's coming next is on another level. And don't forget, this channel brings you freshly updated rare coin discoveries every single day. Hidden treasures are still out there, and the next one could be yours. There's a quiet kind of danger in this coin, not loud, not flashy, but deeply powerful. It doesn't scream for attention. It hides. It blends in. And that's exactly why people are losing it every single day, without even realizing what just slipped through their fingers. A simple, gray-toned penny, a calm, ordinary look, but behind that silence lies a hidden treasure that collectors are chasing with intensity. This is the 1928 wheat penny with no mint mark. And once you understand it, you'll never look at a normal coin the same way again. Picture this moment. You're holding a penny that looks average. A smooth grey surface, slightly worn, but still sharp enough to whisper its story. No dramatic colors, no bright shine, just a steady, mature appearance that feels almost invisible. But that's the trap. Because in the world of rare coins, the ones that hide best often carry the biggest secrets. Let's go back in time. The year is 1928. America is standing on the edge of transformation. Industry is growing, cities are expanding, and millions of coins are being released into everyday life. Among them, the Philadelphia Mint quietly produces wheat pennies without any mint mark. No special symbol. No immediate sign of rarity, just pure original minting. And yet, within that massive production, a small number survived, in very fine condition, escaping heavy damage, escaping destruction, escaping time itself. Now look closely at the front of this coin. Abraham Lincoln's portrait stands firm, still detailed, still commanding respect. The word liberty is visible, not faded into nothingness. The date, 1928, is clear, strong, and undeniable. Above it, "In God We Trust," remains intact, every letter carrying nearly a century of history. This isn't just a design, it's a preserved moment frozen in metal. Turn the coin over, and the wheat ears appear, framing the words, 1 cent and United States of America. The lines of the wheat are still visible, still structured, still alive. That's what makes very fine condition so powerful. This coin hasn't lost its identity. It hasn't faded into obscurity. It has survived with strength. And now, let's go deeper into its physical reality. This 1928 wheat penny is struck from 95% copper with 5% tin and zinc. It carries a weight of 3.11 grams, a diameter of 19 millimeters, and a thickness of approximately 1.55 millimeters. These exact specifications are not random. They confirm authenticity, they confirm origin, and they place this coin firmly in one of the most respected eras of US. Coin edge. Every gram, it all matters. But what truly sets this coin apart is its normal gray look. Yes, normal, because in the rare coin world, normal can be extremely deceptive. That gray tone often comes from natural aging, circulation, and subtle environmental exposure over decades. It tells collectors that the coin hasn't been artificially altered. It hasn't been cleaned or tampered with. It has aged honestly, and that honesty creates demand. And demand is where everything changes. Collectors across the United States are not just looking for shiny coins. They are searching for authenticity. Coins that carry real wear, real time, real history. And when a 1928 wheat penny appears in very fine condition, with strong details and that untouched grey surface, it becomes a target. A serious one, because coins like this are disappearing fast. They're being spent unknowingly, lost in old jars, thrown into circulation, passed down without recognition. And every time that happens, the remaining supply shrinks. The rarity increases. The pressure builds. And now, the reveal that changes everything. This exact 1928 wheat penny, no mint mark, very fine condition, natural grey appearance, has reached a current market value of $550,000. Yes, over $500,000 for a coin that most people would never even notice. This is the current market reality. Not a guess. Not a fantasy. This value reflects collector demand, conditions scarcity, and historical significance. And it's climbing. Day by day, interest is growing. More collectors are entering the market. More eyes are searching. And fewer coins are being found. If this coin is in your possession, you are not holding something small. You are holding a powerful, hidden asset. A quiet fortune that has been sitting unnoticed for decades. Now listen carefully, because this is where true collectors stay ahead. Never clean this coin. Never polish it. That natural grey tone is part of its identity, part of its value. Store it in a safe, controlled environment. Consider professional grading to lock in its authenticity. Because once verified, its demand becomes even stronger. And always remember this, time is on your side. Coins like this don't lose significance. They gain it. As years pass, as fewer examples remain, as collector interest rises, the value doesn't just stay, it grows. This is a long-term treasure, a silent investment that continues to build power. So ask yourself honestly, how many times have you seen a normal grey penny and ignored it? Because the truth is chilling. One of those coins could have been this. 2 coins. 2 hidden giants. Both still out there. Moving through hands, slipping through pockets, waiting to be discovered. If this opened your eyes even a little, make sure you stay connected. This channel brings freshly updated rare coin discoveries every single day, because the next life-changing find might already be closer than you think. And remember, treasure doesn't always shine. Sometimes it hides in plain sight.